In the quiet town of Fayetteville, West Virginia, a chilling tale unfolds, shrouded in darkness and mystery. The Sodder family, a loving household of 11, would soon be thrust into a nightmare from which they could never awaken. It was Christmas Eve, 1945. George and Jenny Sodder tucked their 9 children into bed, unaware of the horrors that awaited them in the dead of night. But as the clock struck midnight, flames erupted from their home, engulfing it in a hellish inferno. George and Jenny managed to escape, but as they looked around frantically, they realized 5 of their children were missing, lost in the engulfing blaze. The fire ravaged their home, leaving behind only charred rubble and haunting memories. But as the smoke cleared, questions began to surface, questions that would plague the Sodders for the rest of their lives. Despite extensive searches of the wreckage, no trace of the missing children was ever found. No remains, no belongings, as if they had vanished into thin air. The Sodders refused to accept the grim reality. They were convinced their children were still out there, somewhere, waiting to be found. And so began their relentless quest for the truth. Over the years, sightings and leads trickled in, whispers of children matching their descriptions seen in distant towns, cryptic messages hinting at their whereabouts. But each lead led only to dead ends, leaving the Sodders no closer to uncovering the fate of their beloved children. Dark theories emerged, whispers of foul play, of corruption and conspiracy. Some whispered of enemies lurking in the shadows, seeking revenge for perceived wrongs inflicted upon them by George Sodder. The whispers grew louder, painting a picture of a community torn apart by jealousy and resentment, festering beneath the surface like a cancer. Others spoke of a sinister organization, operating in the shadows, preying on the innocent and vulnerable. They whispered of clandestine meetings held in the dead of night, of secret rituals and unspeakable acts committed in the name of dark forces beyond comprehension. Cryptic symbols were found etched into trees near the Sodder home, symbols of unknown origin, hinting at a presence lurking just beyond the edge of perception. Some claimed they were sigils of protection, warding off evil spirits drawn to the tragedy that had befallen the family. But amidst the chaos and confusion, one thing remained constant: the anguish of George and Jenny Sodder, whose hearts were forever shattered by the loss of their children. Their grief knew no bounds, and their quest for answers became an obsession that consumed their every waking moment. Suspicions fell on those closest to the family, neighbors with long-standing grudges, acquaintances with hidden agendas, even members of the local authorities rumored to be involved in illicit activities. But no concrete evidence could be found to support these allegations, leaving the truth hidden in the darkness, just out of reach. As the years passed and the embers of the fire faded into memory, the Sodder children became symbols of hope and despair, their fate a mystery that would haunt the town of Fayetteville for generations to come. The disappearance of the Sodder children remains one of the most enduring mysteries of our time, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that lurks within us all.